Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as promised, we're gonna be looking at the action cam adapter for our Osmo Action, and it's gonna be connected to our Osmo Mobile 3. So first off, before we open that up, I do have the Osmo Mobile 3 here. I'll just open that up for you. So this is the Osmo Mobile 3, and we're going to be connecting that to it's connected to this, the Osmo Action. Remember in the last video I told you that there are compatibilities where Osmo would have accessories that would connect one to another, and we'll do that today. So let's open up our box here. It's a little bulky, I don't know why, and it was delivered by Lazada with all these deformities, for lack of a better term. Okay, so yeah, there we have our instructions. Simple instructions, I guess, in Chinese and in English. So this is just foam. So this is the unit itself. One thing we actually would be able to see is it's not really symmetrical, plus it has weights on it. So let's see what other things there is. We have this, I'm guessing it goes on the lens, and some screws connected here, and it has a cap. Sorry, it's a, I guess this is for sunlight, or the light itself, so it doesn't really go through the whole thing. Okay, let's figure out how to put it in. So these ridges basically would be connected to this, so it really should fit nicely. So if I have this, sorry, here, my lens should be on this side. Fits perfectly. Let's just screw that up. You don't need to really make it real tight. It doesn't really even have the cuts here for the flathead or the Phillips, so that's that. Let's put on this. Fits nicely as well. Now let's try it on. So to put it in, should be on this side. Ridges fit perfectly on both ends. Let's turn it on. So I do have it on right now. See, I have my battery blinking. So let's turn the Osmo Action on. Let's see what it looks like. So I'm gonna take some shots outside later on. The controls for the gimbal still work. The main difference with using the gimbal with the Osmo Action would be you wouldn't be able to use both on the DJI Mimo application. So you'll be stuck with just using it on your DJI Action. So you can't really control the gimbal. So yeah, that's it for now. We'll take shots moving and see how it works. So looking at the video right now, so if you see the combination, the rock steady as well as the gimbal, it's very smooth. So again, rock steady would be stabilization coming from the DJI Osmo Action, and then the gimbal itself has its own, stabilization, right? So even if you look at that girl walking, doesn't really, have a lot of shakes. Now we're going into that 2x speed mode, but again, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Now on the 2x speed, you see all these kids playing, a lot of the vehicles going past us. Not a lot of shakes. It's just that the gimbal has a little bit of an issue with how heavy the adapter is. So it tends to move a little bit to the side, but that's more on the adjustment that I have on the gimbal itself. And so we've shot a little bit. So I removed the gimbal from the Osmo Action, and we're gonna take shots going back and see how stable it is, if there's any shake or what have you. See the difference between having the gimbal attached and just using the Osmo Action. Okay. Now moving into just using the Osmo Action. We just have rock steady there, walking on the sidewalk. There's a little bit of a shake compared to that combination with rock steady and the gimbal, but you don't really seem to see that a lot. It's just that it shakes because I'm holding it. If you see a little shadow on the sides, it's basically using the whole Osmo Action with that adapter without the gimbal. So on 2x speed, so almost the same, just a little bit shakier than when I'm using just the combination of both the gimbal and the rock steady. So just moving on a little bit. I tended to put in more walking, just so that we can actually adjust and see how the stabilization is with regard to the Osmo Action. So I've seen the difference between using the combination of the Osmo Action as well as the Mobile 3 gimbal. It's smoother. It basically would give you what you actually need when you're shooting, especially if you're running. And I didn't do that during that shoot because it's pretty hard to run around having that combination. It's a little bit heavy because you have that weight with the adapter as well as holding the whole Mobile 3. Now, without the Mobile 3, the Osmo Action, having the rock steady, is already pretty stable. Nothing much to complain about. Maybe it really depends on how you're holding it. If you're holding it using a tripod, if you're holding it just using that adapter, which feels like a phone. But no main difference from my perspective. Verdict for me: you can use the combination or you can use just the Osmo Action on its own. Pretty much, if you're using the Osmo Action, you're pretty portable when you do your vlogs, take shoots, or just simply, want to have memories of where you're going and what you're actually doing. So that's it for me. Hope you click on that subscribe button. Please like and share as well. Click on the bell so you'll get notified of any new reviews, travels, or anything with regard to food coming from my channel. So I'll see you in the next vlog.